Okay, in this video we're going to have a look at submitting your blog to some blog directories. Again, in the traffic action guide I mentioned two specifically that you should start off with: NicheReaper and blog catalog. Great ones to start with. Once you've done those, there is then a list of plenty of others that you can do. Go through them slowly over time. You don't need to do them all in one go, so take your time, do 2 or 3 a week for the next few weeks. One note on these: this one, Best of the Web, leave that one till last, because you generally won't get in there until your blog's been established for a while, and you may find that you don't get listed until your blog's been around possibly 5 or 6 months at least. So don't rush that one, leave that to the end. But there's a good list of blog directories here, you can see, with their page ranks, so just work your way through those over the coming weeks. Okay, let's have a look at the first one, blog catalog. Now, I'm actually already logged on. If I wasn't, there'd be a little link up here where you can click on to sign up. So that's the first thing you need to do. Click on it and sign up, put in your basic information, edit your profile, put a picture on, put a bit of a bio in, standard sort of stuff, fill it out so there's a bit of information there about you. Then you'll be on a page similar to this, where what you actually need to click on is blogs. You'll probably have 0 there, and you need to click on add it to add a new blog. As you can see, I've added a few of my blogs here, so that other people can find me, and there's backlinks from here to each of those blogs. Now, once you click on add it here, it brings up a screen where you can add in the relevant information for your blog. Fairly standard stuff: your blog title, the blog URL, country, language, primary category, secondary category, and a blog description. I've just put in basically a sort of call to action there to try and get people to come from the directory straight to my blog and look at articles that I've got on there. So that's all I really need to do, and click on submit blog. That's going to give me another backlink from this blog catalog to my blog. Okay, let's move on and have a look at the next one. Actually, before we move on, there are some offers that they're throwing at you here. For instance, become a VIB member, express blog approval. And the express blog approval is only $1, so that sounds okay, but you're only having to estimate, the estimated wait is only 72 hours, so I wouldn't bother. Really depends on how serious you are about this particular blog as to how many blogs you're building. If you go through and do this with every blog that you build, it can add up price-wise, and there's not a massive amount of benefit here. If I was going to go for one, I'd probably go for the backlink from the homepage, but I believe that is only for a limited period of time. So, you know, you're renting a link for a short period of time. So I'd basically ignore all those and just go ahead and list my blog. Sorry, clicked on the wrong link. Not place order. No thanks, just take me to my blog. Okay, the next stage is to actually verify your blog. Basically, they want to make sure that it is your blog, that you do own it. So what I'm actually going to do is click on verify here, and it brings up a bit of code that they want you to add to the meta tag in the head section of your homepage. Okay, so what we need to do is highlight that and copy it. Oops, make sure I've got the right bit there. Just highlight the part that you want, copy that. Then we come across to our blog and log into the admin area. Now, don't forget, if you're running any kind of cache plugin, make sure you switch it off before you do this, otherwise the verification probably won't work. And what I need to do is go to the editor, and I want to go to, when it comes up, I want to go to the header, bring up the header and look for the head tag, which basically should be right at the start. Here we've got header start, header end. So all I'm going to do is pop that in straight away at the top. Pop that in, so meta name blog catalog, and update the file. Now, once that has updated, there we go, we should then be able to go back to blog catalog and verify our link. Okay, basically that's where we're now in the queue, so we're going to have to wait for them to verify it, but you need to make sure you get that code into your header tag before they come along and look at it, because if they don't find that tag there, they're not going to be able to verify that it's actually your blog, and it won't be accepted. Okay, so make sure you go through that step, as I said, and now we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one I recommend is NicheReaper, and again, I'm already logged on. If you arrive at the site and you're not logged on, there will be the option to sign up or log on around here. So just sign up with your new details and obviously fill in your profile. Same sort of thing as always. Make sure you put your own URL in there for the URL. fill in some general information, put in a bit of description, and once you've got all that in, you'll have the option of claiming your blogs. And it's a similar sort of process. Again, you put in the URL that you want. So I'm just going to grab that. So I've just copied and pasted my URL, click on claim, and you have to go through the standard sort of procedure that we went through previously. Let's just fill in these details. Okay, so I've just filled in a few details like the blog title, the URL, the RSS feed, obviously grab that from your blog. A site description, again I put in a URL and a call to action there. Pick some categories. You can only pick up to 3, so try and get the best ones possible. There's nothing that's hugely spot on for mine, so I've gone family, technology and infotech, and then put in some tags, which are basically your main keywords, and then we can click on proceed to next step. Okay, it looks like Technorati have changed their process slightly since the last time I did it. Basically, they're going to say that they will send you the details that you need. You'll receive an email with a code number in it, so grab a copy of that code and then come back to the blog itself, or to Technorati, click on check claim, and it will bring up the information of what you need to do. Basically, they're saying that to verify that you're the author of the blog, they want to look for this unique code. And what they want you to do is put a quick blog post on and publish it, and then come back here and click on Verify Claim Token. So what we need to do is go to our blog, create a new post. We'll just call it Technorati Blog Claim Post, and put that in as the text as well with that code number in. I've actually repeated that in the header info as well. We'll actually delete this post once it's been verified. We're just going through the verification process. Okay, so I'll do that and click on publish. Once that's finished and published, we can go back and hopefully now the verify claim token process will actually work. So let's click on that and let's see if we've got it right. Claim status. We're evaluating your claim. It may take quite some time for evaluation. Okay, looks like I'm going to have to leave that post on there for a while, but as soon as I get confirmation from them, I will remove that post from my posts because it's obviously a fairly crap post. The other option would be to put some more information in there about home alarms, etc., to actually turn it into a proper post. But I'm not going to. I'm just going to wait until Technorati have confirmed this, and then I'll remove it. Okay, so that's how you go through the blog directory submission process. And as I said, in the blog traffic action plan, there is a whole list of blog directories that you can submit your blog to. Most of them will have some sort of verification process like that we've just seen with Technorati in my blog log. So you'll need to go through those one by one, which is why I recommend you do them slowly over a period of a few weeks. And don't forget this best of the web one, leave that for 5 or 6 months until your blog is well established. Okay, I hope you found this useful, and please feel free to move on to the next video. Thanks very much.